Developing now, a string of tragedies in Portland, Oregon. 6 women found dead within 100 miles of each other. Investigators say all of their bodies were discovered within months of each other in rural, wooded areas. Now, many in that community worried there's a serial killer on the loose. So far, investigators say there is no evidence to support that rumor. We cannot forget that this is nothing short of devastating for 6 families so far. 24-year-old Charity Lynn Perry is one of the 6 victims, her case being investigated as a suspicious death. We do want to welcome in her mother, Diana Allen, tonight. Diana, thank you so much for being here. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Diana, first of all, how are you holding up?
There's some days that it takes everything I have just to breathe. But I'm getting there. I have some blood pressure issues, and it's causing trouble with driving. But I'm also moving forward to figuring out some of the answers, because I think that's some of the hardest part.
Absolutely. I mean, have investigators shared any additional details about what may have happened to Charity?
They shared enough details to make me uncomfortable with the situation, and really push the desire to have to bury her in case she needs justice, and she needs to be around for that.
Yeah. Uncomfortable in what way? Can you share more?
Just that I'm not going to have the answers for what happened to her, but before the timeline of having to make a decision between burial or cremation. And with so many questions, you know, and additional details of which I'm not at liberty to share.
I understand.
Just made it to where the idea of, not being able to go back and prove that she deserved justice.
Can I ask, at this time, any information on whether there's DNA found on her, any information on a cause of death so far?
No, I've also kind of been concentrating on trying to the burial part at this time.
Of course.
I do know that the detective's been as honest as he can with me, and there are things that he's unable to tell me. Some of it more in the beginning, because it just simply not knowing.
Yeah. Diana, I'm sorry to interrupt, but we don't have as much time as I would like, and I do want to ask you, do you think that there is a serial killer in this community? Do you think that your daughter's death is linked with these other 5 deaths?
I think that it's too early to say yes, and that there's too much going on to say that no. There's just so much information that I don't know.
Yeah.
And everybody's trying to put that together.
Of course. And Diana, what would you like us to know about Charity?
That she had a smile that lit up the world, and she really loved her little brother. She was a good person. She had extreme mental health problems, and that really caused the distance. I loved her. I love her so much.
I can hear that love in your voice even still, Diana. I am so sorry for what you're going through and what your family is going through. And I know just taking it day by day is already too much to bear. Wishing you all the best. Truly, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.